Okay. Okay, your fireplace, Gene, is a masonry brick fireplace in good condition. A couple little things it really needs would be on top of the flue, it could use a spark arrestor rain cap. It's an all-in-one piece. It's got a cage and a cover. It keeps the rain out, keeps embers from going out. With the gas fire, the main function it would have is to keep the rain out of the masonry. So right now they've got a very old style artificial log set, ceramic log, gas pipe. You would light it by hand. You'd hold your long match or your lighter, turn the gas on, and you know, keep your head back and light it. It does need to have a clamp on the damper to keep it from ever closing, so you don't accidentally close it while the gas fire is burning. The water heater is right here near the front door. Newer 50-gallon water heater. Just a couple of installation errors. Just to let you know, I see more mistakes than not with water heater installation, so don't feel singled out on this one. This pipe is a temperature pressure relief pipe. It should be 3/4 inch. They should have routed this vent pipe all the way through the roof, through this concrete pipe. It does have a drip pan. I love seeing that. So if it does leak, this is routed to the outside. Be nice to get a drywall patch, or at least this is a former furnace location, I guess. So at least, or an attic, you can leave an access, but just a drywall lid over that. Speaking of drywall, I was up in the attic and had a mishap. I stepped off the wood and slipped, and my foot came through your ceiling. I'm sorry about that. We're going to fix it. The clothes dryer, you asked about the washer and dryer. Richard ran them. They were operable. The clothes dryer does route the lint up and out the roof. The lint tube needs to be cleaned. There's quite a bit of lint that's backing up and spilling into the attic, so it indicates that definitely needs to be cleaned. Hall bathroom. Let's see. Toilet is functional, just a little close to the wall. It's supposed to be 15 inches off. That's difficult to move, but I'll just note it. Drawers have got a little adjustment, and I know you and Richard talked about door pulls and drawer pulls, so I'll note that as well. Sink's good. Shower just doesn't have a valve handle, and I tried to turn it on with my wrench and my pliers, and no water came out, so I'm not sure if they've got the water turned off somewhere for it. We'll note that. So again, here's our condition with the outside grade above the inside floor, so we really never want to see that. It's always best to have the outside. The rule is 6 inches below, so you can see we're kind of almost flip-flop to that, so we're going to take care of that. Your house is built mostly of masonry block. This is concrete block, and it's fantastic. I think there was a little spot up in the attic, or some tiny little cracks, but essentially your structure looks real good. To preserve your structure and not have cracked slabs and popped up tiles and all that, the best thing to do is the outside grade and drainage. Get the water away from the building. That's the primary. So again, back to surface grade. But I don't see, I think maybe there's a couple little grout lines cracked out in the living room, but otherwise the floor looks real good. So it feels nice and level. Hydro Spa tub does need probably a new control switch. It's stripped there, and I'd like to see someone pull the access cover outside and check it. Sink's good. There's some hole under here, needs some patching still in the drywall. Toilet's good. You got electric heater. This is old, but it seems to be looks like it's in serviceable condition and safe to use. I turned it on, it's fine. Up here is your furnace and air conditioner, another half of the air conditioner, and that's where Richard and I noticed active leaking going on, and that's roof leak. Your heating and air conditioning equipment looks good. It's newer stuff, good quality. Rheem is a good brand. Looks like a pretty good installation, and the performance was very good. So, like to see that. So you've got some newer appliances here. That's good. In the guest bedroom here is where we're seeing some of the evidence of the roof leak. It's damp up here in the ceiling in the closet, and probably was damp out here in the bedroom before. Some of the moisture's found its way down, kind of running down the drywall along there. So roof repair. The bedrooms have a switchable outlet, so does the living room, by the way. That's the one. So this is where you can put a lamp and hit the switch, turn the lamp on and off, coming in at night. And this one has a ceiling light as well, so it's upgrade. I think we walked right by. I forgot to tell you, your heating air conditioning filter is in here. So this is where you'd change the filter. As you can see, it's pretty dirty, so it's time to put a new one in there. The best thing to do is to buy a multi-pack of disposable filters and keep them in the house and change them every 30 days of use is a good way to do it if you use your system a lot. Let's see. I don't know what. Oh, electrical panel. Jane is here. So your main meter and main disconnect is out in the separate little white box. It's HOA maintained stuff, and then this is your circuit breaker panel. It's a nice quality panel, and it's in good condition for the most part. The number one thing, we need to have it labeled better. I don't think that's air conditioning. It says it is, but it doesn't make sense to have 20 amp. It's not right. Probably one of these. This is probably the electric range in the kitchen, and then one of these is the electric dryer. Anyways, my point is it should be labeled. And then there's one breaker circuit that's been added. That's got the wrong size breaker for the wire, and that should be repaired. So a little electrical repair needed. I think that's the big stuff. I should have your report to you by sometime tomorrow on Friday, maybe later in the day on Friday, and certainly call me or email if you want to go over the report. Richard and the Klings know that they can do that, and I think that's about it. So thank you.